All right, hello and welcome. Let's be honest, starting an apprenticeship can feel a bit like being dropped in a foreign country, can it? There's all this new jargon and it's a total minefield. So today, we're going to grab our code-breaking gear and figure out what some of these key terms actually mean.
Does this sound familiar? You're sitting in a meeting, someone casually drops an acronym like KSB or EPA, and everyone just nods, so you nod too, right? But inside, you're frantically Googling, what on earth is that? Well, you are definitely not alone, and we're going to meet someone who's right there with you.
Meet Jody. She's a brand new marketing research apprentice over at IBIS Stores. She's super smart, but right now she's drowning in a sea of acronyms. And that EPA she mentioned, oh, that's just the endpoint assessment, the final boss battle of the whole apprenticeship. Luckily, she's got an amazing team to back her up, so let's follow her on this quest, shall we?
Okay, so first things first, what are these mysterious KSBs? Well, Jody's manager, Riedel, explains it perfectly. She says they're not some scary exam to cram for. No, think of them as your adventurer's kit, all the essential gear you're going to need to conquer the world of market research.
You see, KSBs stand for knowledge, skills, and behaviors. The knowledge, that's your map and compass. The skills, well, that's your toolkit. And the behaviors, that's your professional code, your way of being. If you can master these three things, you're not just ticking a box for your apprenticeship, you're literally building the foundation for an amazing career. So let's break that down piece by piece. Right, first up, knowledge. These are the K standards. This is all about getting the why behind everything you do. Jody's mentor, Adam, puts it like this: you can't just follow the recipe. You've got to understand the ingredients. You need to know how to read the map before you can even think about starting the journey.
At its very heart, market research is all about answering the big, juicy questions for a business like IBIS Stores. And that's exactly what the first two knowledge standards, K1 and K2, cover. We're talking about swapping guesswork for cold, hard evidence. It is the absolute bedrock of your entire role.
Now, when it comes to data, it really comes in two main flavors. Adam tells Jody to think of it like this. Quantitative data is the numbers game. It tells you how many people bought your biscuits. But qualitative data, that's the why game. It tells you why they think your biscuits are the absolute bee's knees. And you really, really need both to get the full story.
So once you know what you're trying to find out, you've got to decide how you're going to find it. Is it going to be an online survey? A good old-fashioned chat face-to-face? Each one has its own pros and cons, right? Cost, time, the kind of data you get. The key thing, the absolute most important thing, is choosing the right tool for that specific job. So where does this data actually come from? Well, primary research is when you roll up your sleeves and go get brand new info yourself. Adam's analogy is brilliant. It's like baking a cake completely from scratch. And the evidence you'll need for your portfolio? It's as simple as a copy of the survey you wrote, or the notes from an interview you did. Easy peasy. And on the flip side, you've got secondary research. This is where you're using data that someone else has already done the hard work of gathering. Think of it like using a tried and tested Mary Berry recipe. It's reliable, it's brilliant, but you absolutely have to credit the original source. For your portfolio, a quick summary of a report you used is the perfect piece of evidence. And finally, for the knowledge part, and this is a big one, you have to know the rules of the road. Things like GDPR and the Market Research Society Code of Conduct, they aren't just boring red tape. They're there to make sure everything you do is legal, ethical, and totally professional. This part is absolutely non-negotiable. Okay, so Jody has her map. Now it's time to start building her toolkit. This is where her coach, Olivia, comes in. Olivia is all about turning that knowing into doing. It's that crucial step from knowing about research to actually, doing the research. And look, your skills aren't just a random shopping list. They follow the real-world journey of a project. First, you get your head around what's actually being asked. Then, you get your hands dirty with the data. After that, you shape all that info into clear findings. And finally, you tell the business what they should do next. This cycle, this is your day-to-day. And here is where the magic happens. The normal stuff you do at work every day, that is your portfolio. That PowerPoint you put together, evidence. That spreadsheet with all your clever analysis, perfect evidence. That one-page summary of a competitive report you wrote, bang, more evidence. It all counts. Last but not least, we have the behaviors. So if knowledge is the map and skills are the tools, then behaviors, well, they're your internal compass. They guide how you show up as a professional. It's the attitude that drives everything you do.
Jody's manager, Ridal, really nails it when she talks about behavior B1. As a researcher, your job is to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, even when it's not what people were hoping to hear. Your entire professional reputation is built on honesty. And then her mentor, Adam, chimes in about behavior B4. You're dealing with real people here, their opinions, their data. Acting ethically means you're respecting their time, their privacy, and the trust they put in you. It's the absolute heart of good research.
And her coach, Olivia, adds such a gem about responsibility. It isn't just about slogging away on your own. Real responsibility is having the guts to get started, but also having the wisdom to stick your hand up and say, I need a bit of help here. That is a sign of strength, not weakness.
So, here's the crucial bit. It's not just about knowing these 3 areas separately. It's about how the knowledge, the skills, and the behaviors all weave together for the grand finale, your endpoint assessment, your EPA. This is your moment to show everyone what you can do.
Now, if there is one thing you remember from all of this, let it be this number, 100%. You need to show solid evidence for 100% of the KSBs, every single one. Your portfolio isn't just a collection of your greatest hits. It is the proof that you have mastered your craft.
Because ultimately, this whole apprenticeship is a journey of transformation. You start out learning how to do tasks, but by mastering your KSBs, you end up somewhere totally different. You're no longer just a doer, you're a thinker. You're someone who adds real, tangible insight and value to your company.
So, there you have it. The secret language is decoded. The quest is clear. Your knowledge, skills, and behaviors are your complete adventurous kit, all packed and ready to go. The only real question left is, what amazing things are you going to build with them first?